Hello and welcome to France 24's music show. Happy New Year. I'm Marjorie Hache and I'm delighted to kick off 2025 with Cameroonian artist Uzi Freyja, who knows how to add dashes of in-your-face punk attitude to her hip experimental electronic beats.
Done with this kind of man, I play it boss as Superman. I pick a side, calling him a bitch, try to find his skeleton man.
She's described songwriting as a therapy and over the last few years has been awarded Young Talent prizes here in France. She's also played the country's biggest music festivals such as Les Vieilles Charrues and Rock en Seine. She's releasing her debut album Bhelize Don't Cry at the end of this month, and it's a pleasure to welcome her on Arts 24. Thank you for being with us, Uzi.
Thank you to welcome me.
Oh, it's so lovely to have you. Now, first question, your incredible stage name, where does it come from? Tell us about it.
Oh, wow. I really love and enjoy mythologics and since I was young. Mm-hmm. And I try to find something we're gonna like represent me in the way I see me. So I can, because having a name on stage, you need to put that name all the time. And so I wanted something fearless, something like when I want to say, people are going to be like, oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I find like Freyja, she's a goddess, and she's sexy. And also she fights.
Yeah.
And I wanted something going to fight against that. Because Freyja also, she's sweet, but I want something. So I find the Uzi. Mm-hmm. Because the Uzi, all the time people tell me my flow is so fast.
So like a machine gun.
Exactly. So that's why I use Uzi Freyja, because like I can be fast like a machine gun, but also sometimes I can be sweet. Not too much.
Yeah, not too much, never too much. Now, how did you start making music, and what drew you, and who were your influences?
I didn't really want to make music in the beginning. It was really random day. And I just went to people who were making music, and I did something, and my ex-coworker saw me and asked me if I want to join them, and I was like, yeah, whatever, if you want, I don't really care.
Just fell into it.
Yeah, and so we started to do some stuff, and COVID happened, so I started to write music. I learned how to write music. And now I'm here with you talking about my new album.
It's so good that you sing in French, English, patois, pidgin, and you've described your debut album as a 12-track letter.
Yeah.
I want to know, who were you writing to, and also tell us a bit about the title track, Bhelize Don't Cry.
Bhelize is my name in Cameroon, because in Cameroon sometimes we don't like. They don't call me by my government name. They give you a name, you see, and they call you like that. And so they call me Bhelize all the time. Like all my family, even now in France, like my sister, she called me Bhelize. She never called me by my government name. And I feel like when I had like 7 years old, my life starts to change, and I start to have some trouble seeing the world differently, like with my mom, with love, with people, with men, and stuff like that. And now that I'm growing up, and I'm 27, and one day I just asked myself, like, if I had a chance to tell this Bhelize, like, girl,
growing up Bhelize,
you will suffer, but we will win. Yeah. One day we will win. And if I had that chance, how can you do it? And I have music now, so I just tell you know what, write songs about how you will suffer all the time, and that's why I started my music, my album about the fact that I don't love me, because that's a fact. Sometimes I do love me, but sometimes I don't. Yeah. And that's human being. And I choose to finish the album by a moment that it shows, because they are why I don't love me.
Okay, so it's a letter to your younger self and to your current self in a way.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, how about we check out the video for your song Don't Disturb Me, which I think many of our viewers will relate to. It's about having a lovely carefree time with your friends, and then suddenly your toxic ex shows up.
Chérie Coco, vas-y dis-la, je me casse avec mes copines, on te renvoie par la sauce. Hey, chérie Coco, vas-y dis-la, tu joues avec mes sentiments, je te monte bien en l'air. Hey.
Je suis happy, je m'en fous de ce que tu veux. T'as zéro moula, tu veux jouer au couvre-feu. Je suis happy, je m'en fous de ce que tu veux. Ce badge transforme tous ces pétasses sont rageuses. Je n'ai pas besoin d'une invitation pour venir foutre le bordel dans ton cœur et ton pantalon. Je n'ai pas besoin.
Incredible music video there of one of the tracks you can find on Uzi Freyja's debut album Bhelize Don't Cry, which includes collaborations with artists like Yoa and Baby Volcano. Now, you've developed a very strong visual identity, especially in your music videos. There's contrasting block colours. Yeah. There's also use of your body. Tell us a bit what inspired this video.
I wanted to give like an armor. But I didn't want to have like something specific, like, like chain or whatever. Right. So with Lola, she's my director artistic, and we talk about it, and we finally find the paint. Like being like, it's not really a huge armor, but it's like my body is my armor. So you're just gonna solidify it. And when we start to look around people, we're gonna find the way I want to create my vision. So we find Tom, also Cameroonian. Yeah. So I was like, let's work with our brothers. And so he came with this idea about like painting ourselves, like and just dancing like we used to dance because back in the days, people were mocking black people about putting paint in the body and dancing like monkey and whatever. Exactly. So we said, like, you know what, let's use his back and just create the fact that we are the goddess. Because in the beginning, black woman, we are goddess. And so let's play it. And that's why we came with this. And it's really like, it looked so simple, just being paint. But that thing took hour to get paint, an hour to leave it. So,
It works super well.
But
it's brilliant.
The video killed it. So yeah, if I have to do it again, I will do it. But maybe I would think twice because the paint never leave.
Oh, it's hard to get the paint off.
Yeah.
5 baths, maybe scrubbing for a week. Well, someone whose universe you might find interesting is that of an artist who is Spanish. She's got influences from Latin music and indie music. Her name is Judeline, and France 24's Jenny Benbrahim went to meet her a few weeks ago.
Hi, this is Judeline. I'm very happy to be here talking a little bit of my first album that is already out. It's called Bodiria, and I'm here talking with Frank 24.
No quisiera que te fueras sin decirme algo que espero una canción.
My artistic name is Judeline because my dad wanted me to name me like that if I was a boy. Jude because, hey Jude, of the Beatles, he loves the Beatles. Growing up, I was listening to obviously a lot of flamenco because that's like the main thing in Andalusia. My dad really loved Beatles, The Doors, Talking Heads. Then my mom loved Police. We had a lot of different type of music in our home. So Bodiria is like this fairy tale of this girl called Angela, which is stuck in this no place limbo named Bodiria. We made the INRI video in my hometown, Jerez de la Frontera. A lot of people would tell me, like, you recorded this in Morocco. But it was actually my place, the place I am from. It was so beautiful. My mom helped in the video. And we had a lot of fun making it.
Que yo me quiero casar, bendecida por el IRI. Heli, ya, como un anillo, baby. Que yo me quiero casar, bendecida por el IRI.
For For me, it's crazy to have a lot of people that I admire and I respect that much and that influenced me in my career, like paying attention to what I'm doing.
Solo esta noche soy tuya, tuya. Solo esta noche eres mía, mía. Sin remedio ni cura, somos dos loquitos, yeah.
I think my whole generation in Spain, everyone feels really influenced by her. And I think because of her, we feel free to take our roots and our traditional music and mixing it with a lot of new stuff.
No dice la verdad, canijo que tendrá. Papi tiene una nota que me tiene colocada. Me recogió de noche cerca de la madrugada.
Judeline, an artist to watch there. And Uzi, I have a question for you. You're going to be celebrating the release of your debut album at La Maroquinerie here in Paris on the 26th of February. After that, where would you love to play in the world? Would you be up for going back to Cameroon with this record?
I want to go back to Cameroon to perform one day if they give me the chance.
Yeah.
And also I want to perform to Glastonbury.
Big
Yeah,
goals. Good one to
big
go
goals.
for.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much, Uzi Freyja, for coming on Arts 24. Remember, you can check out her album, Bhelize Don't Cry, out at the end of this month. We're going to play out with Scottish band Franz Ferdinand, who've been around for 2 decades now and are releasing their 6th studio album this week. It's entitled Human Fear, The Human Fear, which explores the fears on and thrills of being a human being with a particular look at isolation, change and stagnation. Here's the video for the track Night or Day.